Hello, my name is Andre Farnell, and I'm excited, super excited to tell you about a program that I created called Built to Thrive, Maintaining a Fit Body in a Busy World. This program, people, it's excellent. And I'm not just saying that because I created it. I'm saying it because what it does is it bridges the gap between what we know to do around health, fitness, exercise, training. It bridges the gap between that and then actually doing it. If you haven't noticed it, it takes a big amount of effort to make the jump from knowing what's consciously to do and then making it happen. There's just some areas for every single human on the planet where that's an issue, where that's a problem. Fortunately, like fitness and working out has not been that for me. It's been an actual go-to for me. It's been something that has expanded my life tremendously and something that's added to me on a whole as a human being. And after working 18 years with thousands of bodies and thousands of minds, guess what I've known? I know to be true. I know to be true that every single human on this planet has a gift. They have something that if they were not born, the world couldn't experience anything close to it. It's so unique. They have a gift that adds to the people around them. They have a gift that adds to maybe the way that millions of people would think. And it's just because that human being is here. So my gift and my ability to do is I'm able to inspire people. I'm able to pull out of them the greatest things that they have inside of them. And all this program does, Built to Thrive does, is it just channels that greatness into an area where they're weak. And we all have areas of weakness. I have areas of weakness. But it just so happens that my area of strength is a place where many, many people are weakened. Where if you look at the statistics, maybe 29% of the planet is just came out working out, eating healthy, doing things like that. 29% of the planet is, fit and has an aptitude in this area. So what I did was I took and I said, I don't want to add another workout because there's thousands of workouts. I don't want to tell people don't eat this, eat that, because there's thousands of diets. And guess what? One thing works for somebody, and no one thing will work for everybody. There's just no way. So one thing will be good for another person. Our chemistries are too unique. The way we think is too unique. People don't take into the fact that every human being is different. So there's no cookie cutter way that's going to fit a person. No one's had your experiences. Nobody's responded to your experiences the way that they are. So it has to be unique. So I had to take the things that were in common from human being to human being. And I noticed that in order for exercise to become, or eating healthy to become something that you do every single day, you have to value it. It has to rank high in your values. So the first step of the program is to become aware of what you want, what you desire. What is your purpose on the planet? What do you live for? That's what the first part is, to become aware of those things. Because when you can become aware of those things, and when I give my talks and my workshops to people around the country, you know what's the craziest thing? I ask them to write out 5 things that they want, and nobody can write down 5 things that they want to desire, that they want in their life. 5 things that they're living for. 5 things. I can't even get them to write down what is their purpose. And it's because our world around us is just too busy, too distracting. It takes too much of our attention. You sit down to do one thing and then 15 other things pop up. So becoming aware of what it is you want, what you're here for, that's important. And when you can look and see how fitness adds to your psychology, how fitness adds to the way that you are as a human being, your way of being, how it can give you peace. If you see how fitness adds into all those important things, then it's just not something I got to do today at 8 o'clock p.m. or let me just get this over with. No, it's a part of you living into the best, most powerful version of who you are. And that means more than anything. That means more than being lazy. That means more than not being motivated. That just means more. So I get people, that's the first step. The second step is once you become aware to face what it was that was holding you back. Because you know what? What was holding you back is going to continue to show up. And if you don't have any powers mentally, if you don't have any set habits or mantras that you call on day in and day out, you're gonna be a victim of your default programming and your default go-to. So in the second part, I get people to look at what it is that was holding them back. And then once you look it right in the eye and stare at it right in the eye, then you conquer it. And so then fitness becomes available to you, or maybe not eating that crappy meal, but eating this meal is going to be something that shows up. So that's the second part. The third part is making a brand new connection with your language. Making a brand new connection, with the ways of thinking, which I've outlined 6 in the program, that give you the power to not only make fitness a habit and something that is easy to do, but it gives you the ability to look into any spot or any area of weakness in your life and just say, you know what, I'm going to renovate this whole area. And I like to share, like for me, public speaking, like what I'm doing right now, was a very hard thing for me to do, even interpersonal relationships. Like I had issues with trust, I had issues with this. And you know what, those issues, they don't go away. But I have over time and over repetition and being intentional, I can speak in front of a crowd of thousands of people. I can do TV shows now. I can do interviews. I can share who I am because of these 6 ways of thinking and because of also repetitively reprogramming myself. That's what I go into in the third and the fourth part. And the fifth part of this program, the final part, is all about maintaining the internal motivation. We have a lot of external motivators, like maybe something runs in your family and you want to work out because you want to avoid that. That's an external motivation. Maybe because everybody at your job is overweight and you notice so many people sick. Maybe that's an external motivation for you. Or maybe you just want to look good in the mirror. Those are external motivations. I help people tap into the internal motivations. So things like maybe our roles in life, being a great father, being a great mother. Those are the motivations that make it all stick. Makes fitness start as a value down here and makes it go up, 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 up as a value, that something that you take higher. This program too is infused with moving. Anybody who knows me knows that I'm all about running head on into my areas of struggle, like head first, and then whatever happens, happens, but I won't be where I was. And that's what Built to Thrive is. I believe fundamentally that the world, the entire globe, is like a living thing, right? You have streams, you have mountains, you have trees, you have humans, you have animals, you have stones. It's a living organism. It breathes. It makes noise. It's animate. And every single human being is a cell. All of our gifts are functions that the cell is supposed to do. I feel like there's a lot of disharmony in the world because we're not functioning, which is sharing our unique gifts with the world in the manner that we should. So when cells don't function, there's disease and disharmony. And Built to Thrive is thriving. I want everybody to do their function the way that they're supposed to do it. And guess what? If it's something that doesn't resonate with me, I don't care. You were put here to do it. So I want you to do it. And I think that fitness is a conduit to doing that. Anyway, I know I've gone on way too long, but I want you to check out this program, see if it resonates with you. Click on the link below. I'm just excited and I'm amped. I could go on and on forever. And this is just a part of me sharing what I've come to learn, sharing what all my clients around the world have taken and made use of. And I'd love for you to get a piece of it. I'd love for you to experience Built to Thrive and become a person. You're already built to thrive. You're not here to survive and just make it through day in, day out, but you're here to do it. You're here to knock it out the park. You're here to be the most authentic and real version of yourself, and then share that with the world. Click below, people. I hope you check out the course. You'll love it. Peace.